I never assault.
Stop. Now's not the time. I'm just trying to tell you.
She's threatening to get a knife. She's bigger and stronger than my client.
What's she on probation for?
Trying to stab her older sister, my other daughter.
And that's
Pause right here, because this is chaos compressed into seconds. A judge yelling stop. A defense attorney warning about a knife. And a mother seconds away from being branded a criminal. Probable cause hearings move fast, but they're not verdicts. This is a court deciding whether the state even has enough to keep going. And already you can feel how dangerous first impressions can be. Quick question. How many lives do you think are changed forever in hearings that last less than 5 minutes?
Walker, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
On November 4th, 2024, an officer was dispatched to a family disturbance call at a residence in Harris County, Texas. The complainant, a 15-year-old, stated that the defendant, her mother, assaulted her after they got into a verbal argument. The complainant stated the defendant displayed verbally aggressive behavior towards her, grabbed a hold of the complainant's left wrist, and said, "If you come near me, I'll beat your ass," and began to engage in a physical altercation with the complainant. The complainant stated the defendant, using both open hands, placed the complainant in a headlock and the complainant felt pain. Both law enforcement and CPS records indicate a history of physical altercations and verbal altercations between the complainant and the defendant, and the officer observed video footage showing the defendant acting as the primary aggressor towards the complainant and observed a minor injury cut on the complainant's left arm.
So we have prior violence, any prior charges?
There's no prior charges,
No
Your Honor.
prior injury to a child, felony charges?
No, Your Honor.
This moment matters more than it sounds. When the judge finds probable cause, it doesn't mean guilt. It just means the case survives the first filter. But notice what's happening. The court is operating almost entirely on an officer's summary, not full context. Video exists, CPS records exist, juvenile probation history exists, but none of it is fully on the table yet. This is the legal danger zone where incomplete facts can still trigger life-altering orders. Be honest, if this were you, would you even know how to defend yourself here?
Child means 14 years or younger. Okay, ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case.
No, Your Honor.
Don't. Now's not the time, ma'am. You have the right to remain silent. Exercise that right. I've got a bunch of DAs here. Anything you say, they're going to use it against you. Guys, what do we do about contact? You know? Yeah, well, so Michael, I need your help. You know, this is a 15-year-old child. We have a history of violence allegedly between mom and daughter.
Yes, Judge.
Now we have an assault case against a 15-year-old. And according to what Alex says, there's a history of it. It's unacceptable.
Judge.
Do you have a lawyer, ma'am?
I'll be retaining the lawyer, but there's no history of violence between us.
You're calling for a walker?
Yes.
Which walker?
One Walker. It's in custody. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
So, what my plan was, and I already spoke to my people about this, is we were going to check the offense report to see where the child was taken. Were they taken to CPS custody, to state custody? Was there some other guardian? Once we're aware of where the child is, we are going to be asking for a no contact order to be granted based off of the allegations of the history.
What about now? Is there something that we can do now as far as finding out where the child is?
Well,
you know?
we're going to call CPS today and see if they're in state custody. The offense report also might indicate where it is. If not, we can call the officer and they should know.
Yeah, I'd like to, because I think it's serious. I mean, if we have a history of violence, I don't want that to happen anymore. I know that you're telling me no, but I have other people that are telling me differently.
I've never.
Okay, well, ma'am, don't. Now's not the time. But my primary concern is the protection of every single person in Harris County, bar none. That's it. especially if it's a child. And
I'm not a threat to my child, I promise
you
you.
are now charged with assault, ma'am, on that 15-year-old child.
I never assault.
Stop. Now's not the time. I'm just trying to tell you, if I find that there is a history of violence with the child, I'm going to order you not to have contact with this child.
I understand,
As it stands now,
but I promise there's no
I'm
history
entering
of
in called a
violence.
magistrate's order for emergency protection that identifies EJ as a protected individual. You
I
cannot,
have to take her to appointments and stuff like that.
please listen. Okay, I know that you're trying to think of stuff to say,
No,
but
I'm
I
being
want you to
honest.
listen because this is very important stuff. And if you don't hear it correctly, you do something to violate this court order, they're going to file additional charges against you. I'm entering in an order for protection for that 15-year-old child. She's now a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Technical Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon. Typically, this also comes with a residential restriction that you're not to go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. You understand? Okay. I'm entering this order now. We will try to figure out about how we go from here, but my only concern is the protection of this child. To me, nothing else matters.
She's protected.
I know that you're telling me one thing, but the evidence will show what it shows, and that's going to point to whose side is correct. So for now, I'm just going to have them reach out to see where the child is and how we go forward. So for now, I'm going to have you sign a reset, and then we'll just have you take a seat in the jury box, please. You guys ever get a call back?
No, Judge, we didn't. So, Judge, I met with the defendant with defense in the room.
Oh, okay.
I'll let defense.
Your Honor, I showed him some video of the alleged assault, I believe. Of course, I haven't gone through the state's discovery.
The narrative flips once the video is actually reviewed and the juvenile history comes out. Suddenly, this isn't a violent parent. It's a parent trying to survive a child in crisis. Legally, this explains why the protective order collapses. No clear primary aggressor, no imminent threat, and no justification to disarm a parent of custody and contact. This is why context isn't a detail. It's everything. So where do you land? Should courts default to protecting the child at all costs, or should they slow down when the evidence doesn't fit the headline?
Child out of control. She's on juvenile probation in Tarrant County, according to her mother. The complaint says that she caused bodily injury by grabbing her. I mean, the complaining witness has a statue. She's threatening to get a knife. She's bigger and stronger than my client. My client's called the police numerous times.
This is why we appoint.
And so
There's
I
always
think-
two sides, right?
I think this
Sorry.
is almost enabling the child when the police come. The police saw all this, but they're so sick of going out there. They're like, we're somewhere.
But I don't understand why they wouldn't, if you see this. Michael, did you see it?
I saw the video, Judge. Based off of what I saw and what defense told me, I'm unopposed to removing the residency restriction, to not granting a MOAP at all, and to just.
No more.
I wouldn't.
Okay, I mean, if that's what you think, I'll go with what you think.
Based off what they're telling me, Judge, and I did corroborate some of the information as well. We're just going to subpoena the CPS records to take a look.
Come up, Ms. Walker, come up. So I guess, the $25 million question is, how do you wrangle in a child who's out of control?
I've been doing everything in my power to love her, do everything to help her get some type of mental help. I've had her admitted to several programs. I've even contacted CPS myself personally, had them come out to the house. She got up and walked out on us. I've tried therapy. I've tried medication.
Hell hath no fury as a scorned 15-year-old. I tell you
None.
what, I mean, I
None.
remember I was 15. Oh God. And I hope it doesn't, I mean, I know it's going to happen to me, but what's she on probation for?
Trying to stab her older sister, my other daughter.
And that's in Tarrant County,
in Tarrant County.
and a juvenile case.
Another felony.
Okay, so I'm at your disposal, I guess, whatever you want, ma'am. I'll take off I won't do the order for protection. Just be careful, you know? I won't put I'm not gonna put any conditions either, I guess, you know?
I would just say no threatening or harassing, Judge, if the court's inclined to do that. This is some sort of.
I mean, how do you handle a 15-year-old? It's, you know?
How can you be a parent if, you know, it's almost like you're disarmed and the child can do whatever she wants, and if you touch me, well, then you're going to jail, Mom.
Correct.
F you.
No, I mean, imagine that. The child will have unfettered access to.
And the
Just
arresting
wreak havoc.
officer told her, if you feel triggered, you can leave and take a walk. Well, that walk turned into her being gone for 7 days.
My Lord. You can bring her here? She'll come here. I can try to talk to her.
Yeah,
Show her the jail. I don't
she's
know.
been to jail in Tarrant County already because she continues to violate.
Well, that's the juvenile detention, it's not the same thing.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how worse juvenile detention is versus regular.
And she had an ankle monitor, but
I'd
it was
imagine.
cut off.
It's not like the jail.
Really?
Yeah, they're in plain clothes, they're not in handcuffs, they have plenty of hours.
Really?
It's completely different.
It might as well be a playground.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not like Dr. Phil where he sends them to the.
No.
Okay.
It's a playground.
I'm not going to put any, just be careful. You know, it's evident she's bringing you down too, and I'm so sorry for it. You know, you're welcome to come bring her here. We'll try to help you out.
Yes,
If she'll listen to me, I'll try to talk to her or whatever you need. We're at your disposal, you know.
thank you. I appreciate that.
You ever need funds for anything, just let me know.
Okay.
That's why, you know, I wanted to appoint you someone because there's always two sides, right? You know, we get one side here, but a lot of times you don't get the other side. And a lot of times we take that for granted, and it's good to have another ear in just so that we always know we get a complete picture, and it's just so important. So
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry you're going through that, and I hope it gets better. You know, if you keep loving, I gotta imagine she's gonna get better, really. Because I tell you, I was the same way. Hell on wheels. You know, and if it weren't for my folks, holy moly, I don't know where I would be, you know, really. So, okay, man, thanks. So we've given you a lawyer. Just stay in touch with James. He'll tell you when to come back, what you need to do. I'll waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time to come into court. Just stay in touch, and then you guys work it out, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Thank
best
you.
of luck to you.
So the protective order and
No conditions,
and no conditions. Okay.
Just,
Well, just hold on to it, but.
yeah, we'll shred it, just shred it.
Okay.
On that case, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 30 days in jail with credit for the 19 days that you've done. Understand this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. You can never take it off. Do you understand? Is this 2 or 1, Josh?
This is, what, we're pleading on a DWI and dismissing the prostitution case.
Right, but I mean, is this,
Yes, Your Honor, the first.
We can talk while all my papers
are you on probation or parole at this time?
Her felony case, she's scheduled for a TRAS. I think they offered a probation on her possession
You
case.
need to be careful, man. You know, if you get on felony probation, you have to live like you have a halo above your head, because you can be facing a lot of time elsewhere. You understand? This case is going to go on your record. It's going to be there forever. What you need to understand is that from now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases. The other thing is, with your record, if you get pulled over in a car, you need to understand that it's a very good possibility they're going to harass you just because of this. Do you understand? So don't give them the ammunition to mess with you. You understand? It's not hard. One button on a phone will take you anywhere you want to go. 30, 40, 50 bucks. Really. You understand? Giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You could be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it's going to go on your record. You can never take it off. You understand? This is what you want to do. Okay, how do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty? Understand you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine, but I'll sentence you to the 30 days in jail, credit for the 19. Also understand there's fees and surcharges in amount of like $3,500 here. I will waive it, but if you come back on a second DWI, get ready because it's a $6,000 surcharge, all right? All right, good luck, man. I am going to suspend your license for 90 days as well. Run it, CC. Okay, good luck, Mr. Gaines. All right, thanks, Judge. Good morning, Mr. Gomez.
Yes.
Do you have a lawyer today?
¿Tiene abogado hoy? ¿Tiene abogado hoy?
No,
No.
Tell me what you're doing about that.
Dígame qué está haciendo acerca de eso.
Trabajando para pues llevar mis diligencias cada día. Tengo pruebas, traigo unas copias que me validan que sí estoy pagando.
La única cosa que yo quiero saber, si tú tienes un abogado, si no, ¿qué estás haciendo cerca de eso? Nada más. No quiero saber nada más.
Trabajando, consulté a un abogado, pero se me hace muy dificultoso pagarlo. Con un down
Consulted with one
payment.
lawyer and it was too difficult to pay for it.
How many lawyers have you spoken to regarding hiring on this case?
A ver si la puedo contratar.
Con dos.
With two?
That's not enough. There are a gajillion and one lawyers in Harris County. 99% will put you on a payment plan where you pay as you go. You've had two different settings now, and you've talked to two lawyers in two different, that's unacceptable. You need to talk to more. You may talk to 10, you may talk to 15, but you need to put effort into it. 99% will put you on a payment plan where you pay as you go, and you can negotiate.
Puedes negociar con ellos.
Entiendo,
I understand.
pero es difícil. Yo tengo mis pruebas, mis copias de que le estoy pagando mis biles y el abogado se me cobra down
I have
payment.
proof of how much payments I have to do for my bills and attorneys are expensive.
Un down payment como $2,000 y con todo esto se me
Especially for
hace
like
bien
a
difícil.
$2,000 down payment and everything else is hard.
You talk to two lawyers only. You need to talk to more lawyers. Other lawyers are different. Not every lawyer is like that. We gave you a lawyer on the first one,
Tenemos un abogado en el primero.
and 3 months later, you pick up another DWI. You need to start talking to other lawyers. It's time. I'm going to have you go to Victoria. We'll have you sign a reset. And if you need to talk to 10, if you need to talk to 15, that's what it may take.
Va a ser que todo.
Sí, tengo un problema con mi dispositivo que no me permite estar muy fuera de 5 días, 6 días, 7 días. He perdido 2 trabajos ya, 2 proyectos por
I have a problem
cuestiones
with
de
the
esto.
device
O
that's
sea,
I'm
on.
not going to talk to you about this is why you need a lawyer. But I'm,
Bien difícil ir y no tener quien lo lleve, cómo manejar,
Very
o sea,
difficult to
es
get around.
más
I think
difícil pagar.
Uh,
it's more difficult to pay.
I don't know. I mean, just,
Okay. Bien difícil.
you
pero-
do not
Very difficult.
have a license.
No
You are
tiene-
not allowed to drive.
Sí.
I know.
That's it. We've asked you not to consume alcohol. Stop. I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah. ¿Cómo se?
Just take a seat for me.
I'm just in trial on 184th, I'm on my lunch break, so.
Try. Good job. Thank you for coming. Really, good job.
Yeah, they texted me and I'm like, I was downstairs and kept.
Not many will, so. Señor Gámez. Sacaste tu primero y declaraste culpable en junio. Ya 4 meses tienes un segundo. Esta no es una buena cosa. Y te digo ahora, si tú estás manejando, te pongo en la cárcel tan rápido que vas a estar como así. ¿Me entiendes, Méndez? No manejes para nada. On the affidavit, there's an indication that there may be. So I want, and please relate to him and admonish him. You know, I'm not happy with him. And if he's driving now, it's really going to end up poorly. No manejes para nada. No me importa qué estás haciendo en tu vida ahora. No tomas, no usas drogas ilegal. ¿Entiendes? Si te pillan manejando, hijo de la grande. All right, goes with you.
Council for a reason.
Hey, look who it is.
It is.
It's been so long.
It has. How are you doing? That's good. I have Mr. Kareem Desalegn,
What's the last name?
Deledesine. He's, I'm not pronouncing it right.
No, you're close enough. So,
Cases of theft and the POM.
come up, Mr. Desalegn, or Delasleen.
How do you pronounce your last name?
I'm not going to play this game with you.
Yes, sir.
You continue to take off. The only reason we have you pick up a new case. It's a third bond that you've gotten. I'm not going to do this again. You pick up a third case or you violate conditions again, I'm going to go bonkers. Do you understand? Can you tell me where the theft was from, Alex, please?
Target. The alleged theft was from Target.
No more going to Target. I'm making that a condition of your bond. You're not to have any weapons. We've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Elena. She tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging. I'm telling you, at some point, someone is going to stop honing the money to get you out. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm just no going to any Target, no weapons, and that's it. Just stay in contact with you, and then we're happy.
Sounds perfect.
So, all right, come on, man. It's proud.
All right. Thank you.
All right, don't leave until you sign our bond conditions. Yes, states. Yeah. So if you can file no going to Target and then no weapons, please. All right.
No weapons as well.
Please.
Yes, sir.
All right, please.
Thank you. Are you ready for it? Okay.
Okay, well. Good morning, Mr. Gafour. Sir, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with theft. You're also charged with criminal trespass. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 20 days on the theft with credit for 8 days that you've already done. Shh. Is this how you understand it?
Understand it's time served, I'll be getting out today.
Correct.
Okay, yes.
What you need to understand that this will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Understand.
The theft can also be used to enhance your punishment at some point to a felony. If you continue to pick up theft cases, at some point they will hit you with a felony and you're looking at years instead of days. Do you understand?
Understand.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers, the right to be arraigned, charged, read to open court. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, it'll go on your record. You can never take it off.
Okay,
Is this what you want to do?
yes,
How do you plead to the offense, sir?
definitely.
I will find you guilty. I will sentence you to 20 days in jail, give you credit for the 8 days that you've done. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.